Well, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, welcome to your 2020 Sun Moon reading. When you view it is when you're meant to see it. Doesn't matter the time of year. I'm doing these in order of request in the comments, so be sure to post yours up. But since you guys are number 132, I don't know what you guys are. You're something. 130 something, 140 something. I think I've done them all. You're second to last. Let's put it that way. I'm sure there's no more requests to be had. But anyways, while you're waiting for yours to get done, go check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings. First portion of this we'll go over the traits of your Sun Moon combination, and then I'll lay out the main cards. We'll take a quick look at your 2020. Second portion of this will be the link below to the Vimeo reading, where I'll have a deeper interpretation of the cards. I'll be dividing the year up into 4 separate sectors. So let's see what's going on with your Sun Moon combination. So Aries Sun, Aries Moons. You have a total love of life, and people are very drawn to that. However, you do have a little bit of an insensitive nature, and that seems to stop people from getting too close to you. You might want to make time to listen to other people's problems. Helping them with advice too is really hard for you to do, so you're going to want to work on that in 2020. You're very intelligent. You also have a certain degree of intuition. You act on impulse with selfishness, and you don't kind of reflect on that. A lot of impatience, and this can actually has been like this since you were a child. Oh, great! Now I'm choking. Excuse me. Little water, please. This is a great water cup, by the way. You roll the bands up as you meet your water quota. Here I'm talking about you guys being impatient, and then I sit there and cough and I show you my water cup. I'm sure you appreciated that. So anyways, you always had a lot of energy, and endless energy that really could never be totally used up. So this, like I said, this is something from childhood. You're always striving for a really full experience out of everything that you do. You're a daredevil. You like to take chances. You can be a little bit reckless. Again, you need to be more careful. Try to listen more instead of just hearing people. Also, listen to what other people say, because even though you think that you're untouchable or infallible, that's not really the case. Try to slow your mind down, think things over before you actually do. Don't be so quick to just jump on something. You do tend to forget things very rapidly, and you live in the present. And this causes you to make mistake after mistake after mistake, okay? So you got to learn from these mistakes, not just, kind of continue. Keep on trying to find a way to use that energy that you have in a productive way. Physical activity of some sort might actually work out for you all. Try to work on in 2020 being a little more sensitive when it comes to your connections and relationships with other people, especially whoever you're in a relationship with, a romantic relationship with. They have needs, they have desires, they have emotions. All of these things need to be heard, and they're also important in order to have a healthy and a good relationship. There does tend to be an underlying selfishness when it comes to your passion and enthusiasm for love. You sometimes see love as sport, and you also have a very strong sex drive. You need a lot of variety, a lot of challenges in your life. That's what motivates you inside. You need a career that has structure, competition, responsibility to it. That usually brings out your best. Not the structure. Not structures and kind of holding you down, but responsibility structure, if that makes sense. You're not people for a cubicle. You can't kind of be closed into a desk, be all bored, be all frustrated. You like to work for change. You like to work for progress. And you're really a trailblazer in regards to that. You have the absolute spirit for that. You could be successful in areas of surgery, science, medicine, and social activism or activities. Okay, so Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Aries Sun, Aries Moons for the year 2020? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine for their greater good? Any messages you have for Aries Sun, Aries Moon would be greatly appreciated for 2020, and we thank you. Aries Sun, Aries Moons, 2020. What do you see? What do they need to know? Okay. What do you see for January, February, March? Aries Sun, Aries Moons, please. January, February, March. We have the Ace of Swords in the upright. If this resonates, consider a personal reading. Send me an email. We can go ahead and set that up. April, May, June, you have the Strength card in reversed. Also ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Insta. July, August, September, the King of Swords in reversed. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below, please. In support of my videos, if you wish. 10 of Wands in reversed for October, November, December. Let it go, let it go. Okay, you're starting off the year with a bang. You know exactly what you're doing. You know what direction you're going in. Some of you could be performing surgery, as a matter of fact. The Ace of Swords is actually associated with getting surgery, but since we talked about you performing surgery, you guys could be doing that too. So pushing forward, beginning of the year, triumphant, powerful, see what you want to do, you know what you want to do it. You might have had a mental breakthrough. The swords are very mental in regards to how you're going to go about this and the direction you're kind of going in. So it's like a bam, I know where I'm going. Now, April, May, June, be careful, because I feel like whatever power you have here, you're over asserting in April, May, June. The Strength card in reverse can be someone who's abusing that power. So, you know, really using that to cause weakness of will in others, to cause people to be dependent on you, to cause people to feel lesser or what have you. If this doesn't resonate, then I totally understand it, but that's what I'm getting. I mean, because I feel like this was such a rush in the beginning of the year. Trust me, anybody would feed into this, but I feel like it made you feel a little omnipotent. So be careful of that, because I also see it carrying into July, August, September. We have the King of Swords in reverse, where I feel like this continues a little bit. You might be using your mental power to get people to do your bidding, a little bit of mind games throw in, wanting to win. I get that. I mean, you guys have a lot of drive and a lot of power when it comes to this, but you have to be careful about how you wield that sword. And the King of Swords does not wield his sword in a favorable way. Now, of course, you can always say that this is kind of being done to you, but I'm feeling like it is you all that are kind of like having this happen in 2020. But the good news is, I feel like you have a big realization in October, November, December, because I see you kind of like putting down this burden. You're realizing that being like this, you know, being this way or whatever, it can be, you know, however the realization, whatever the catalyst was, I see you kind of putting that all down and saying, okay, it's time to let this go. You know, it's time to give myself a break and know that it's okay to not win all the time. It's okay to fail sometimes. It's okay to make mistakes and kind of learn from them. And you're freeing yourself from the whole concept of having to be the almighty and almighty powerful at all times. Okay. So if this resonates, consider a personal reading. I'm going to be going in the Vimeo link, which I've left below. I'll meet you in there. Otherwise, check out your 2019 Sun Moon reading. Ask me a question on Facebook. On Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Good luck to you. I'll see you in Vimeo. Bye.